We manufacture a lot of things, but we're looking at trusses today. Trusses are an engineered product. They're stamped, signed off by an engineer, so they gotta be built right. It's all gotta be 100%. When we set the building up, we got all the raw material flowing in the north side of the building, and all the manufactured stuff goes out the south side. Safety, no double handling, no traffic, all forklift traffic is smoothly flowing through the business, and we can build upwards of 300 floor trusses per day. It's a huge area. You think about that, you cover 200 feet of apartment building in basically a 10-hour shift. We use a software called MyTech Virtual Plant software, so there's no paper on the floor at all. It's all live. I can see from my office what's on the table, what is built. I can project when it's going to be done and all that. The system is what they call the direct drive system. The benefit of this is instead of cutting every 26-foot common on your house at the same time, this actually cuts truss by truss. So if I want to cut a common, a scissors, a common, the next parts to this builder's going to receive at the table is actually the parts that truss he's going to build. A lot of different benefits there, scheduling changes. If you call me and say, oh, that house got pushed out, but it's just getting cut on the saw, I can pull that back out and go on to the next house in line instead of building your house and have it sit out here for a month.
I don't know if you remember last year we had a big house we were building. When they dropped the trusses, it was kind of a drop in the grade and it broke the floor trusses, and the next morning they were out there. You actually said, I can get them out there at 3 o'clock today, and I'm like, that's no hurry, you know, it was crazy.
This saw is going to cut every part that goes into your truss from your little heel triangle wedges, every angle, bevel bottom towards the valley sense. This saw is able to do basically every cut that's allowed. So this is the only material that's going to go basically in the dumpster. An X mark for your framers to be able to see where the lateral bracing goes. So instead of going back to that paper every time they need to find that location, it is printed right on the truss that come out of jail Schwieters. So if you look at a 3,000 square foot 2-story house, you could build 4 of them per shift per day on this table. Really, there's not a lot of lifting involved in the truss manufacturing, which we avoid injuries, safety control. And then that is going to basically roll down and exit out what we call the finish roller at the end, and that's going to give the final embedment of the truss. It's going to lift the truss. He's given a visual inspection of the bottom side to make sure no trusses either fell off on the roller or none of the builders missed a plate on the bottom side. So that's about the only bottom side visual of you're going to get of a roof truss. So that gives him the opportunity to look at that. Yeah, so that's really truss manufacturing at JL Schwieters.
Those machines are awesome. That's crazy. You know how long that would take to do by hand?